Hey, what's going on, guys? This video is about the Chrome dev tools and the console tricks. Hope you know some of them, but I'm gonna show you some interesting and cool stuff in this video. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you few console tricks which you might not know, which you might not seen yet, but in this video I'm gonna show that. So let's get started. So I have created an object with the names, and I have passed two fields in this, and those are name and age. So I have three objects inside my array, as you can see here. So in this regular expression, in this regular form, I'm gonna type console.log console.log some text, right? I am a text, right? So let's actually run this inside the browser to see how it looks. Let's refresh this file and let's open the console to see. Right, it is appearing in the console, as you can see here, right? I'll make it short here so that you can see two screens parallelly, right? So when it comes to ES6 string interpolation, you might know about the string interpolation in ES6. Previously we do uh, string interpolation using the modulus division sign and s. It means string, right? I'm going to show you how you can do that. I am a programmer, right? No, not just here. Modulus division s, and then say comma, and then say programmer, right? So let's save and let's hit refresh. Right, I am a programmer, as you can see here. This was a previous method before ES6 interpolation feature came to this language JavaScript, right? It is using ES6 standards. Now what we do is we do like this. We don't need this we don't need this string s form. We just need the backticks. So I'll show you how you can do that. All you need to do is you need to use backticks here, and you can find this symbol to the left of the one at the top of the keyboard, as you can see on your keyboard. These backticks are very important for string interpolation in ECMAScript 6. So I'll just use the same line and I'll say I am a dollar, and I'll say this curly braces, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna copy this programmer and I'm gonna paste it. I'm gonna store that value inside one variable, right? And I'm gonna use that variable inside the curly braces, and let's see the output. So let's just comment out this line, right? Save it and let's see the let's refresh the browser. Programmer is not defined. Okay, all right. So we need to use this in a string format. Let's refresh this, and as you can see here, I am a programmer is appearing on the console. So using this way you can interpolate your string in ECMAScript 6, right? Before it comes, the previous method was this one, the above one, modulus division s. So using this way you can do, but I prefer this backticks method, ES6 method, because this method is very simple and you can use any variable or any value inside this curly braces. This is very simple. Let's comment out these two lines. Oh, let's actually leave this, and let's see how we can actually style our text inside the console. You might be wondering how you can do that. Let me show you how you can actually style your text inside the console. Let's use console.log and let's say here you can style me, right? This is just text, and let's use comma, and then say font size should be, let's actually make this right, correct it, 50 px. Let's save and let's see the preview. It is not appearing. Let me see what I did wrong here. No, it is still not appearing. Oh, actually I forgot to write modulus division C. This is the symbol for styling your text, like the modulus division S, it means for string interpolation previously, but all you need to do is you need to remember these symbols. These are very important. If you really want to text your style inside the console, then you need to use modulus division C. It means it represents you are going to style your text inside the console. Let's refresh it, and you can see here here you can style me, and you can also give the color for this text. Let's use blue. Let's refresh the browser, and you can see it is appearing in the blue color, right? So let's comment out this line, and hope you are enjoying this video. And the next trick is warning message, how you can actually show a warning message inside the console. This is very simple. All you need to do is console.warn. This is a function you can use to give warnings in the console, right? Is wrong. I'm gonna use this text for the wrong message, the warning message. As you can see here, warning, this is wrong. It is appearing in the stack trace. So it is just a simple trick to display the warning message in the console, right? So let's copy this and let's see how we can actually give the error message inside the console, right? Error, and let's give some text like oh shit, right? Oh shit. This is going to give an error message inside the console in stack trace. As you can see here, the error is appearing in the console, right? The error is appearing in the console. And similarly, you can also give the information message in the console in the stack trace using the method info, right? You got me, right? You got me correct. Let's actually make this right, and let's refresh it. Yeah, it is appearing. You got me correct. It is not giving any symbol for the info. Actually, I'm doing something wrong here. That would be console.info, right? No, it is still not giving any information symbol. Info, let's change this to info or info. Let's actually copy this and let's paste it here and see what we can see. Undefined console dot info, oh sorry, info, and let's give our text hey, right? Let's copy and let's see. Yeah, it is not giving any symbol. I was wrong. It is just giving the information message, and that is a simple text, right? It is not giving any symbol like the warning and the error. It is just displaying a text, the text which is given inside the inside the info function. So it is giving only text. Using this way you can give any information in the console. And this one is about the assert function, how you can actually test your conditions inside the console. Let me show you how you can do this. console dot assert, sorry, assert, right? If you want to check anything or if you want to test any condition, then you can use it like this: 1 triple equals to 1, right? Then this is wrong, right? Let's see, let's actually close this all and let's save it and let's refresh it. Right, it is not showing any message, this is wrong, below oh shit, the error message, right? Let's comment all these all lines which we have used above, right? Error, the assert function is not displaying any message, this is wrong message, because if this is true, then it is not going to give you a, a display message, right? What you have given inside the second parameter in assert function. If you are not giving a correct condition here, then it is going to give you an error. 1 equals to 1. Let me use this, right? Invalid left hand in assignment. Okay, 1 equals to 2. Let's use this condition. Right, assertion failed and this is wrong. As you can see here, this is wrong is appearing inside in the console. It only shows the message which is wrong. If your condition is wrong, if your condition is false, then it is going to error, it is going to display an error on the console. Hope you got this, right? So let's comment out this line and let's move to the next trick, that is the clear function. Console dot clear function, it is going to clear everything inside the console. Let's refresh it, not here, close this, let's refresh it here. Yeah, the console was cleared, you can see the message on the console. Let's copy, let's actually comment out this line and view DOM elements using dir and log functions, right? So you can see DOM elements using dir and log functions. Let me show you how you can actually do that, right? So we have created one p tag, paragraph tag, HTML element, and we can access it here. P equals to document dot query selector, right? This way you can access the p tag, right? So let me use this p tag inside my console.log function to see sorry, to see the p tag in the console, right? So let's save it and let's sorry, and refresh it. You can see here the p tag is appearing in the console along with the class and all attributes, right? You can access this, but let me show you one more thing, one more way how you can actually access the HTML element inside the console is using dir function, right? If you use dir function, then you would get some different result, right? You can see the drop down along with the class, and even you are getting attributes. That's awesome. And you can see everything related to the p tag, and if you scroll down you can also see the owner document, parent element, and all stuff. You can explore more about this. So dir is a wonderful function if you really want to access the HTML element, right? So these are the two functions. Let me comment out these two functions and let's move on to the next thing, to the next console trick, and that is group things using group and group end function, right? I have created an array here, an array of objects. You can see here I have defined 3 objects inside this array. So let me use this array. Let's loop this array here. Names dot for each, right? For each name, and this is I'm using the arrow function. This is this is the ES6 standard arrow function, right? So you can actually use console.log, right, to console.log, and let me use the backticks here. The backticks, the name is dollar curly braces, the name of the person dot name, my uh, object value, right? So let's use, and let's see the console. Let's clear the console first to see the output, right? You can see here the name is Sayyid, the name is Mahmood, and the name is Khundmir. Three names are defined in that array, in that array of objects. You can actually see inside the console, right? And even you can access the different properties of that array, like the age. Let me show you how you can actually do that. Let's use console.log again, but sorry, uh, name is this one, right? Of age, of age, right? Of age, name dot age. Name is my object, you can see here, of age, right? Let's use this, and let's say, let's refresh it. Before it, we have to clear the console, right? You can see here the name is Khundmir, the name is Sayyid of age 63, name is Mahmood of age 60, and the Khunmir is of age 60, as you can see here the output in the console, right? Hope you got this and hope you like it, right? Let me show you how you can actually define this all stuff in a group. We are actually going to see how we can combine things in a group. Let me show you how you can actually do that. Console dot group is a function, right? And in this you need to say this these are names, right? Let's close this and let's copy this, and let's say, let's use another function group, and it represents, it is the starting point of group and it is the ending point of group. These are names, names are completed, or you can say anything here, it's your wish. So let's use, and let's clear console, refresh it. You can see here these are names. It is appearing in a drop down manner. The name is Mahmood, name is Sayyid, and the name is Khunmir. Everything is in a object manner. As you can see here in object, everything is in an object. Three objects, we have three objects, and those three objects are in group, name and the age. By default these drop downs are open. If you really want to make it as a close, or if you want to close this drop down by default, then you can use another function for that, and that is group collapsed, right? By default it will be collapsed, right? Let's change the text to people name, or famous people, famous people, right? Let's use the same thing here, famous people. Let's close, let's clear the console, and let's see the output by refreshing it. Famous people, right? The three objects are in drop down, and those three are collapsed by default, and the attributes and the name and age are appearing in a group wise manner. So this is the way you can do it, right? Let me just comment out this all stuff, and let me show you one more trick here, and that is count number of times it is used. If you really want to count the number of times which you are using things inside your program, then definitely you can do that using a function that is console.count. This function actually you can use it, and I'll say epicop, and I'll copy this for 5 times. Let's save it, clear the console, and let's refresh it. Right, you can see here epicop 1 2 3 4 5, right? It is giving the number of times which we have used this thing, right? So you can comment out this. And the final one is the timing and the time end functions. If you want to calculate the amount of time a specific piece of code is taking, then definitely you can calculate the time. But for that you need a function that is timing, right? Timing. In this you can define fetching data, right? So you can use the fetch function here to fetch data. Let's clear the function console first. You can say fetch, right? Fetch, and all you need to do is you need to pass the URL from which URL you are going to fetch the data. I'm gonna use JSON placeholder this URL, and it fetches all things for us, right? So then, and I will say data, my arrow function, and the console dot time end, right? Time end represents the end of time. Let me change this from timing to time. I was doing wrong, right? Let's see the output here. Let's see an output here. Let's pass the same text, same message inside this time end function. Let's see an output inside the browser. And I'm forgetting, right? I'm forgetting one thing here. Console.log data, right? So let's refresh. Not here. Nothing is happening. Yeah, you can see here fetching data, and it took 1668.83 blah 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 milliseconds, right? If you refresh it again, you can see it took 221.0620 milliseconds, right? And even you are getting the response in a JSON format. So this way you can actually this way you can calculate the amount of time which for your piece of code, a block of code is taking, how much time you can calculate the amount of time. And you can also specify the end of time by displaying this message, and it is even displaying the data in a JSON format. So hope you enjoy this video and hope you understand all cool console tricks and the dev tools, right? So don't miss my previous videos on Ionic, and please share this video and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next video.